What's going on, guys? Hurricane here. Today we will be spectating four khakis. They're in a T80U E1, battle rating 11.7, rank 7. Their team consists of Germany, Russia, Great Britain, Japan, and Italy. And the enemy team has USA, China, Sweden, and Israel. They're playing Domination in Sun City. Now, these videos are to help you guys out by providing a hindsight point of view. Hopefully, this shows you what works and what doesn't work. Khakis. E is bushed up in his premium vehicle, pushed to the high nines, and he's pushing 4 left into the alpha cap. And I'm trying to see if there's anybody else coming up. Serve 122 coming up on the opposite side. It looks like they already have kind of that positioning right there. Nope, they're on the other side of the building. But let's see what he's able to do. It looks like he is going to be holding this spot. And yeah, they're coming up right here, the guy in the stirrup. So he looks like he should be going slow. Sees it uh in his not really doing much damage to it. He's kind of shooting off to the left and right. I don't know what just happened. If he was just having trouble with aiming, but he's gone. Oh God. Please don't do this. If you suck, please don't get into your premium vehicle at the top and then leave on the first wave. Oh my Jesus. NatoZebra. This is his information. He's in a Ariete shooting at the trees. I'm pulling up the markers so that you can kind of see if anyone was there. There was nobody there. Um, oh my lord. But let's see if hopefully he's able to do a little bit more. Oh, I mean, is this sad gameplay? Nope, there's somebody there. So there is somebody on the opposite side that we can't see just because of he's just kind of focused in on this side, so we're not gonna be able to really see much of that. But they are kind of holding on to that Charlie cap, and it does look like he is in this bottom right corner. He's kind of camping it and waiting for people to come out. That's cool. You can do that. It's not really gonna get you much, especially when you're on your own spawn. Like it's not like you're. I get it. You can see across the map. That's wonderful. Congratulations. I feel great for you, but you're not gonna be able to really do much from your own spawn, especially if you can already see that you're losing and you've lost every single cap in 3 minutes. Look at this. Every single cap is gone, and your team has not crossed this little line right there. It is all about lines. It is all about pushing ahead, pushing forward. You're not going to be able to do much. There's finally some people there does get a crew knocked out in an Abrams. This is honestly a nice little spot. It would be great if the enemy team did come out right here, but they're not. So this is where you have to make the decision. Do you stay here and wait, or do you push forward? Now, I struggle with pushing forward sometimes because I'm like, all right, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. This is a great line. I know a lot of people come out this way, push out, and then get shot in the face because I'm already not paying attention to it. But he does get the one shot, so I think he's gaining that confidence that he can stay here just a little bit longer. But you got to keep in mind, there's no reason. What's going on, guys? Hurricane here. Just wanted to take a quick break from the video. I appreciate you guys subscribing and watching these videos, liking and commenting as well. My goal is to improve the video quality from 1080p to all the way to 4K. I want to be able to justify getting better equipment, so I am reaching 1,000 subscribers. If you guys are able to help me out with that, subscribing if you can, sharing it with your friends, and commenting and liking. All these videos are free. I don't charge for anything, and I don't charge for you able to spectate your video to post it on here and give you guys also some shout outs as well. So everything is appreciated, and back to the game. For the enemy team to come out this way, if they did not have Charlie, then yes, there would be a reason for them to come out this way. At this point, once the enemy team has a spot, they're not really focused on that spot. They're not going to be pushing that spot. They're going to go straight through the middle to basically go down your throat and push everything down the middle because there's no reason for them to come out to Charlie. They already have it. They capped it. No one is going to go out and defend it. And if they are, if they're smart, they're not going to be sitting on the spawn. They're going to be a little bit forward of the spawn, wait for you to pass by all willy-nilly, and then shoot you on your way in. That's just the way that people work. That's the way that smart people work. Now, NatoZebra is just holding this line when there is nobody coming at all. Nobody from this team is coming. You see where everybody's in the middle of the map? There he goes. He's kind of making a decision and realizes, holy cannoli, maybe I should turn around. Or not, actually. Oh, usually, usually it's the Russians that are doing great. Usually it's the Americans that come out and struggle. Buzz. He does hit a Merkava at the top, not really doing much. Um, Now he's got a full on turn around. It's crazy because the Merkava has no idea he's there, which is hilarious. Finally, crew knocked out. Kill number two. Proud of you. Again, there's nobody over on this side. This is where you got to make that decision and just say, you know what? I'm going to push forward. I'm going to push away. Or, you know what? Take the cap. You see, and this is what I'm going to pull up. Your entire team is gone. That enemy team is all over here. You can push all the way over here, distract the enemy team, and push Charlie if you want to. Your only teammate is a MiG-21. It is you and a MiG. So, I mean, if you want to stay in the fight, I would suggest taking the Charlie cap, take the Bravo cap, take the Alpha cap, push through. The enemy team has a Namer 30, so you got to be careful with that one. And then you have two SPAs over on the opposite side. But the enemy team is basically essentially looking for you. There's an M1A1. Take that shot. Beautiful. Takes out the cannon breach and a couple crew. But now the enemy team has basically knows where you're at because he's going to be pinging for his dear life that you're going to be over here. You're non-panning the essentially the middle or the right in the strongest part of his turret, and you're getting shot by somebody else, which is a namer to your right, and then you're immediately getting hit by an F4E from the top. As soon as you take that shot, you can, you can take that shot and disable them, but and then just keep going. That way you're not constantly pinged because again, being the oh, you know what? He came back. I'm proud of this guy. He is back. And at the PSL, he's decided to do a non-pen. Um Merkava right in front of him. He has about 20 seconds to be able to do as much damage as possible. You got to be a little bit more careful with what you're aiming at, especially if you're going to take one shot per person to be able to take out as many people as possible because you're completely your team is gone and it's just you. You're the only one. Oh man, this is the worst gameplay I've ever seen. I don't. Four khakis just awful, absolutely awful. I don't even know what you were aiming at. I feel like you just didn't shoot anything, or you did shoot, but you were just kind of erratic. And then Zebra just held a line that was on his own spawn. And it didn't make sense. Hesitated, waited too long. Uh Killed two tanks, congratulations, but then took too much time on the Abrams when you already know that you're gonna be the only person there, you're gonna be surrounded in 0.25 seconds. I would have just honestly kept going. I would have just taken the Bravo or the Charlie cap and then just kind of made the team run to me. You're not going to be the fastest because there are light vehicles that are going to be running after you, but at least you would be able to get something out. If not capping the Charlie cap, because then you're just sitting in duck, at least decapping it and making the enemy team struggle just a little bit more. Oh, so what did you guys learn? Did you learn anything? Like and comment your tips and suggestions. Subscribe if you want to see more spectating videos. If you want me to spectate your video, send me your username and the session ID for the replay you want me to spectate. Otherwise, I will spectate a random video. Have a good one.